Hi there, and welcome to the presentation on the software application BizTrack, currently being used by Shear Brothers Lumber. Presentation information was gathered by Todd Boyles, Scott Halen, Roman Morales, Chris Myrie, and Hannah Traum. We are with Metropolitan State University, located in St. Paul, Minnesota. This is MIS 310, summer of 2018. My name is Chris Myrie, and I will be the speaker throughout this presentation. BizTrack is a locally operated application created by Epicor Software Corporation and used by Shearer Brothers that is sent to desktops via Citrix. Shearer Brothers is a family-owned and operated building material supplier, and BizTrack simplifies processes through integrating modules of sales, inventory, accounts receivable and payable, scheduling, and delivery. BizTrack allows sales reps to have an application on their mobile phones to view inventory, cost, and use it as a POS system as well to close a transaction while they're on the road. This makes the sales reps' jobs a lot more simpler in terms of communication and effectiveness. The purpose of BizTrack for Shearer Brothers is to use an ERP system that analyzes trends and cost data, which will help Shearer customize orders and create new suggestions for vendors and customers. BizTrack increases the company's margins by lowering and providing a more improved cost effectiveness to its customers with an online ordering, pricing, real-time delivery information, delivery route optimization. It's also the main use for the application for Shearer is to manage accounts and customer order inputs. Shearer Brothers does not have a published policy or procedures that cover acquisitions of software such as BizTrack, so they just kind of go through their preferred vendors that they've learned throughout the years. They did recently buy the license for BizTrack. It does, like I said before, it gives them really good customer service with their builders, contractors, clients. Simplifies everything for the sales reps, the processing of their stock. They have special order options on there, manufacturing projects, and they also have the installed sales and billing as well. Shearer Brothers have worked with Epicor software before, and Epicor, of course, is the creator of BizTrack. It is replacing the old system. So Shearer Brothers have had past experiences with Epicor, and it helped them ease the process and the decision making of the software that they wanted to go with. BizTrack was installed on a cluster of 3 physical Dell servers in Shearer Brothers' corporate server room. These servers run on VMware, and this makes the BizTrack servers a virtual server, which in turn allows access from several locations into the software. Access to the BizTrack application is controlled by Microsoft Active Directory, so users log in with their network username and password, and they're given certain permissions. Shearer Brothers has an enhanced disaster recovery procedure by implementing a product called Quorum from Quorum Labs. It does provide nightly backup both on-premise at the data center and at a remote site. Shearer Brothers IT staff is responsible for server hardware and the software and network maintenance, but they also have a contract with Epicor to supply application software support and upgrades throughout the process. Shearer Brothers uses an asset management software called Trackit by BMC Software Incorporated. It's used to keep an inventory of network attached hardware by assigning a unique number to each piece of hardware. BizTrack was purchased as a software application with the idea that it would support current and future needs with Shearer Brothers. The old customer service IT application was no longer up to date, nor could it be compatible with an upgrade that can continue to grow with the company. Shearer knew it was going to be a commercial off-the-shelf software. It could easily be modified with relative ease, and it came with some sort of technical support with the proven company, hence the reason they went with Epicor, a previous related business partner. Epicor was invited by Shearer Brothers to demonstrate their software at the company office with both the management and IT employees in attendance for that presentation. The needs of the software were communicated so that Epicor knew what to demonstrate during the presentation. There is a legal agreement within Shearer Brothers on how they conduct business via using the cloud. Therefore, they did ensure the new IT program would follow these guidelines. Shearer Brothers had a project manager working with an Epicor rep to ensure the implementation project went as smoothly as possible for the company. An IT staff member is present at Shearer Brothers that works as a liaison between management of Shearer Brothers and an Epicor software engineer. The waterfall method was conducted with a detailed calendar of scheduled timings with the projects that should be done. As a team, we concluded that the competitive strategies by Shear Brothers would be a focused strategy. There were some minor issues with getting everyone on board with the preparation, and Shear counted on individuals to conduct their own homework on the program within company time there. That can definitely be a difficult task. Some people are used to being more managed and having a strict schedule there. Shear Brothers had delays in their going live date due to overly optimistic timelines, deciding not to go live during the busy summer, and a failure to fully test the interior door product configurator. So this did delay their efforts a little bit, and it did take them off task of their initial implemented calendar. A couple of recommendations that the team concluded on was that there should have been a more formalized process of making sure all users are completing training modules that are assigned to them, and it would be beneficial by devoting more project team resources for the trainings, especially when it comes to the BizTrack application and the Shear employees and having to study on their own, and that there could have been a better time frame implemented. I mean, it's understandable that companies know there's, sometimes it may never fall directly on the calendar that's scheduled, but this is a couple months delayed, but they could have been a little more resourceful and spent a little more money and made it easier on the employees. As a team, we used a multitude of sources. So as we can tell, we have Hannah Trum that interviewed a couple of employees of Shear Brothers here, so we had great insight from the application process from within the company, and they noted their struggles and didn't have to be biased about anything. We used Trackit's website for the features of Trackit. That's something that Shear Brothers has used as well here. And Epicor, of course, the creator of BizTrack, our main subject here. They provide a pretty good website and information on their website about BizTrack for potential buyers of it. Taking a bit of a step back from the research, some of the lessons that as all of us on Team 3 here have learned are that applications are not just a simple, you install them and run, like certain things such as Microsoft Word or PowerPoint. There's always going to be a learning curve with applications, but especially within businesses, they do have to pair well with other applications in order to create a product that is needed most of the time there. It can't just be a part-time application that's not integrated with other applications. They have to be able to have updates consistently and not just replace it year in and year out there. And also having all end users collaborate with the IT department during all phases of the project and establish a coherent relationship with the vendor will eliminate most of the potential problems associated with integrating existing software platforms, as well as with the new one there. And I do think, on behalf of all of Team 3 here, we have taken the most out of this project and have learned a great deal with the implementation of different applications, especially within a business.